Hey guys. Hey Secret and Debbie. Yendo Rara. However you say your name. Just head there. And like that name. There. Yeah, I thought I would go live while driving. How I'm feeling. Oh God. Not coming into town. I stopped at 7-Eleven and got some kind of like hangover shot and a water and Gatorade and some taquitos. And the taquitos seem to help my stomach. Am I freezing? Let me know when it comes back. I might not be able to do this because of the service, maybe. Okay. There might be some spots that it gets choppy, but I'm about to hit the highway, so service should be okay. But yeah, I stopped at 7-Eleven and got some stuff, ate some taquitos, and that seemed to help my stomach. So I'm feeling all right. I almost wasn't going to do it, though. How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's melted a lot. Usually it'll snow and then rain right away, but it didn't rain right away, so which is nice because usually it's really slushy and not fun. So I think Lily's going live later, and I have a hunch it's about me. So that should be fun. No snow here, eh? Yeah, it's crazy how some of you guys, like Maria, you guys don't ever see snow. That's so foreign. Hey, Debbie. Oh, yeah, Chicago gets snow, right? Who's on? Maria. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Hey,
Hey.
walking to my car now. Just got out of work. My imaginary job. It's like, oh well. And it's hot as hell here.
Is it?
God, it doesn't feel like December.
Oh, that's weird. No, like I'm used to like the winter months being cold, rainy, and snowy.
I haven't worn one sweater this year. Nothing.
Oh,
Bummer.
Yeah. I hope that Jen replays, or not Jen, Brooke does commentary on Jen's live last night.
Oh, I know. I think she will. Oh, the one I got fired from. Yeah, the one I got fired from. Hey, Debbie. Yeah. They just don't know it. I love the way they say, yep, she was fired. Just don't tell my boss I'm fired because I'm showing up every day.
That's funny. It's funny
they
how
make
it's
up the
always
stupidest shit.
Yeah, it's always the people that don't have jobs that dictate if you've got a job.
You're naked. I know, right? Word on the street is she got fired. Yeah. I had to take a picture and send to Anne to show that I'm not fired. What is this? Wait, let me see if I can. Hold on. Oh, no, I can't. I don't care about going on camera. Wait, hold on. Look. Buildings, leaving the office, not fired. Not at home. Walking to my car. Never been fired. Let me get on here. Hold up, I gotta find my car.
That's funny.
I know, they always say the same thing. Let me look at the chat.
Oh,
I can't.
Glad I'm not feeling sick on my.
From your what? He froze. Thank you, Chi-Town. He's frozen. Can you guys hear me? I'm not trying to be nice, but I can't stop myself from saying you look really pretty at that angle with the wind. Oh, wait, so you can hear me. Okay, so you can't hear him. Hold on, anybody take a screenshot. Cooch gave me a compliment. I don't care if she's not trying to be nice. Just take a screenshot. You got to take it for what it is. He dropped. He dropped. I wonder if he's going to come back or he just decided to leave me there. He'll be right back in. Thank you, Cooch. Oh, and you unblocked Sarah. Boy, he wasn't kidding. What do you mean it's a short? I guess it's wherever he's at now. He doesn't have the service. So no idea if he's going to come back in. Hey, Kelly, all day. Listening. I'm driving too. But trust me, don't freak out. Miami driving is bumper to bumper. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just waiting for him to come back in, if he comes back in. His title. Oh, let me see the title. Oh, no, I didn't see the title. There he is. He's back.
I don't know. I hate that I live where, like, the service is just shit.
Yeah.
Like, I've got 2 bars.
It's the Maria show. It's the Maria show now.
Yeah, Maria show. That works. I thought my headline was pretty funny.
I missed the headline.
Where it's this live is shorter than Johnny Mack.
Oh, that's why she kept writing down. I'm like, what's the headline? Find your love in your city.
Oh, I don't know how to delete that.
Oof, I can't delete it while I'm live. Did I just like literally put it up there? Is there a moderator in the chat?
Oh, here,
I'll
I
drop.
blocked it.
Okay.
Oh, it says error. Try refreshing. What are you doing today?
Nothing. Gonna go home and make some gnomes.
Some gnomes?
I got another pattern. Yeah, I want to try it out.
Oh.
Exciting, huh?
When I was little, my mom made me a big elephant. She knitted it, or crocheted, or whatever the hell it is. And I still have it. I gave it to my niece.
There's a difference, boy. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was big. It was like a huge...
There's a difference. Knitting.
Is there?
Knitting is 2 needles. Crochet is 1 needle.
Oh. Yeah, well, I don't know how to do
I don't knit. I only crochet. I don't know how to knit.
You should make like ball warmers.
But I am addicted to crocheting. And this weekend we're going to try to cook something. You do both, Chantel? Damn, you're good. I'm going to try to make something this weekend. Get away from the crochet and cook something.
Yeah. What?
I got to learn something. Like a dinner or something. I want to learn something to make. My mom taught me how. Whoa, nice.
Okay.
I was self-taught. I wish I had a mom who taught me how. Yeah. Now I hear you were cutting up.
Yeah. We had our Christmas party last night, and it was catered, and it was like roast beef and this type of chicken. It was like it was in a creamy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it just like fell apart. And I don't usually like chicken breasts because I don't like how it's dry. But it was so good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Have we picked anything yet? Nope, nothing yet. I wanted to make it like something to cook. Nothing, not a dessert.
Are you like doing it on live or just like?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna try it on live again. The dessert didn't work out very well, but maybe this will.
Pick the same thing and do it together.
I know, but that's what we did with the dessert. Ange was coming up, she was showing off. Everything was perfect, and I was bombing that shit. I hate her for that. I didn't talk to her for a month. No, I'm kidding. I didn't. Hers was like, oh, it's so easy. I'm like, it's not easy for me. So I don't want anything really complicated. It sucks. But I gotta learn. It's never too late to learn, right? I hope. Oh, connection problem again. Can you guys hear him? No bueno. Anybody hear anything? You can't hear him at all?
Oh, it keeps cutting out.
Oh, yours is cutting out. No bueno.
There's
I'm tired of being a nursemaid. Men are big babies. They really are.
I am right here, you know.
Well, you're still a big baby.
What about you? What did you do to Lily? What do you mean? What did I do to her? I think
Lily said she was doxing you today.
Yeah. I think she's doing something with Whitney or something.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to do like a peace thing or something. I don't know.
Whitney is Whitney. Nobody's ever going to change her.
Look at that handsome Pity. He is handsome. Are you handsome? Yeah. That was so funny yesterday. I was like, I don't even know what possessed me to go on Jen's live.
I looked at it and I'm like, what? Oh, I love that you spoke up for yourself, though.
When I could. Jesus, that woman doesn't know how to let people talk. Oh my God.
You told her everything you wanted to tell her, that's for sure.
Well, like,
I have to have book. Oh. I lose connection here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, because the bridge here is bad connection, big time. But I was proud that you spoke up. Hey, Christine.
Well,
finally.
I don't even know what even happened between her, Sophie, and Johnny.
It wasn't Johnny getting rid of Sophie like they said. I think it was Sophie getting rid of Johnny.
Oh, so they're
is
done
what they're
too.
saying. Yeah.
Why?
She just turned her back. I don't know. Sophie and Brittany turned their back on him. I guess she's finished using him for what she wanted.
Yeah.
And then she's done maybe because he said he wasn't going to attack me anymore.
Oh, maybe.
And Sophie wasn't happy with that. Then there's no other reason for her keeping him around. It showed him who the real person, who she really is.
Yeah.
She only wanted him to attack me. That's it.
Yeah. And it was like she was his little bitch on YouTube. Like, she'd try and talk, and he just constantly cut her off. Like, he's bad for that too. Constantly cutting people off.
Yeah.
And then if the conversation isn't about him, he like cuts you off and makes it about him again.
Yep, that's right. So I think they're done. I think for sure they're done. She's sticking to Britters. They're gonna try to work on their editing skills because it was really poor. So they're gonna take some online editing. Yeah, I know. The funny thing is that everybody's told her that, stop doing this shit, and she still keeps it up because that's the type of person she is.
I know it. And in the beginning, she was always telling me, I don't want to be in the drama. I don't want to say this or that because I don't want to get called out. And then it's like you literally put yourself in the middle of the drama and then act like a douche.
Yep. Yeah, and then she's called out on it, and she still says, "Well, you don't have to follow me if you don't have to look if you don't like what I post. Yeah. Keep posting fake things; it's good for your reputation."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
People see that and they're not happy with it, especially knowing that it's fake and she's aware of it already. They just don't. She doesn't care. No, I'm talking about Sophie.
Yeah, so then what's the issue with Sophie and Jen now?
Sophie and Britters turned on Jen.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Jen had said that Sophie was telling Johnny Mack not to trust Jen, not to like her, not to talk to her, and all this. Well, in the meantime, she's pretending to be Jen's friend.
Yeah. And then Dee turned on Jen. Has that ever happened?
No, it's never happened. They didn't know each other that long.
Oh, they didn't? I thought they'd been close, like really close.
No, they've only been close recently. They've known each other for a little bit under a year, but they weren't really close.
Oh. So now Jen's just by herself.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's probably why she let me on panel.
Yeah. She's got to do some major damage control on her life because these women dragged her yesterday. Yeah. So she's got to go over that whole live and tell everybody what's true and what's not.
Yeah. And like, and her talking bad about Clint. Like, what? Why would you do that? Like, that's your partner. That's your partner.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be pissed if I.
That's
You're cutting out. You sound like a robot. Hurry up. You sound like a robot. Robot. The indestructible Maria, the robot. She's gone. Oh no. I do sure hope she comes back. Look at this. I want to show you guys how Zeus sits. There you are. Look at him. Look at him. Don't pay any attention to his little wee-wee. Jules will freak on that. You a good boy? We're almost at your store. Yeah. Careful, don't kink your neck. Yeah. Are we going to go to the mall and get some presents? We'll look for B. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to go find presents. Yeah.
What?
What?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I think I don't hear anything.
I can hear you. Look at him. Focused. We're going to the store.
I think you hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I was saying that the good thing is that they said that Brooke wasn't lying. So I was glad for that. They both said she had no involvement, which is what I've always been saying.
Yes, exactly. And like, they must just feel like idiots.
Yeah.
Like, that's just why you don't lie. It's too much to keep up with. You're going to end up making a fool out of yourself because you have to apologize.
I know. And that there proves that these are people who you can't trust when they say something. Because if it takes for them to break up to tell the truth about someone, then they're not good people. Neither one of them.
Yeah.
None of the three of them are, because you can't say something like that and keep lying and lying, and when you all break up, okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing visiting Siwa in the mountain? I'm looking for Siwa. I'm in Texas. Not gonna come after me with an RO. For calm down, Siwa. Can't be in Texas as fast as getting off of work.
Christine, he loves cats. So no.
No.
He doesn't eat my chickens, so that should say something.
Yeah.
The only thing Zeus is aggressive with is larger dogs. You know, his size and up. He was attacked when he was really young, and it's just imprinted him, and he wants nothing to do with them.
No wonder. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Yeah, like you were talking the other day about your dog and how, like, you know, he just randomly, he was sleeping, right? And then
that scared me to death.
Yeah, I think what it was is he was probably in a deep sleep of a dream of some sort and just got startled and just reacted. That's probably what it was.
Because right after that, when we put him in the cage, in a little kennel, and then I was like, my husband's like, take him outside. I said, I'm afraid of him now. I can't. You got to come back from work. I'm not going to open that kennel. I'm afraid he's going to attack me. And he started crying. When my husband came straight home and he opened it to see, he went up to the little dog who passed, and he was crying.
Yeah.
Like trying to say, like saying, what happened to him? And I'm like, oh God, I can't deal with this. But he is strong. I would never be alone with him.
Yeah.
Not with a baby around. No way.
Well,
I'm
and
not
that's the
afraid
thing.
of him.
Like a lot of people bring up, like, oh, well, you know, a pit bull attacks, you know, it's no different than another dog attacking. You know, it's not the breed. When in reality, these dogs are extremely strong. So that's where it
Yeah.
comes in, that it
I'm
creates the
not afraid
problem.
of him. I just don't want any problems. I
Yeah.
myself am not afraid. I just would not put our grandbaby in that situation when the baby comes. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
I can handle something. I would not live myself if something happened to a baby because of me, because of my stupidity.
Yeah, no, your dog and two, your dog is gonna be so protective of that baby because
Yeah.
they know, like they know family. You know, like when I introduced my dog to my dad, and he was probably about like 3 or 4. You know, Zeus at that time was not good with men. You know, like he's never attacked somebody, but he's very skittish around men. And he met my dad, and he instantly knew he was sick. He was very calm towards him, you know, didn't jump up. It's like he knew him. It was
Yeah.
crazy. So dogs, like, they must know.
He met my son-in-law and he was okay with it. He didn't have a problem with him when he was like
Yeah.
6 years old when he met him. But the thing is that my son-in-law is a man. The baby is a small baby. One bite and the baby's gone. So
Yeah.
it's just not a chance I want to take.
Debbie. You don't have to worry
Oh,
about
Debbie.
that. All right. I'm at my spot where I usually let Zeus out.
You let him for a run?
Yeah, just outside the mall.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's got his spots. This way, bud. Come on. Oh, there's bunnies. Oh dear.
Imagine Zeus and Jen. Hell no.
Oh, Zeus, I didn't put your collar on. Damn it. Come here. Zeus, come. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no, I have harness. How do I flip the camera?
How?
Yeah.
Um. Oh, you're on your phone, right? Yes.
Yeah, I'm on
So
my phone.
when when you come in, there's a thing that says camera, and you flip it the other way around. I don't know if you can do it now. Let me see. Settings.
Here's
Oh
Zeus.
yeah, settings.
In settings.
And then you click camera, and then you flip back. Hold on.
Come here, bud. Come here. Come. Just gonna put his
There
harness.
you go. See?
Come here, Zeus.
I'm telling you, there's no traffic moving. It's that
Yeah.
bad. This is how I go all the way home. I can walk faster. It just doesn't move.
Okay, just a second. Just gonna put his harness on.
Now I'm stuck in front of the bus.
I hope he doesn't see the bunnies.
Chase those bunnies. Oh, look how cute.
This is like, there's bunnies over there.
Oh, that's cute. Maybe he wants to go play with them.
Yeah, right.
It's a nice dinner.
Zeus, don't do it. Good boy.
He's like, why?
Yeah. Believe me, Zeus.
Oh my God, it looks so pretty with it's all that snow. It's so small I can't see.
Yeah.
I wish I would be in heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get snow at all, right?
Never gotten snow in Florida, in Miami, never.
Oh, wow. Yep. Snow.
Damn. I would love it.
Hey, wait. Hey, Zeus. Zeus. Come here. Zeus, come. Ready? Ready?
Aw. Zeus loves to run around.
Yep. Wonder how close I can get to the bunny. You stay there, Zeus. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Zeus, stay. Stay there. Zeus, sit. Sit. Sit down. Normally he listens. Zeus, sit.
He wants to see what you're looking at.
Sit down.
Sit down.
It's cold, that's why. Look at how close I am to this bunny. Zeus, no, don't do it. Hello, bunny. You would be a good little... Oh. He's a little tub-tub.
Look at him run.
I have bunnies at my house. It was cute in the spring, all the little babies running around.
Uh-huh.
Christine.
I can send you a feed. I want to build a snowman.
Yeah.
I swear I haven't. I'm going to do it on vacation. I've got to go somewhere where it snows on vacation one year.
Yeah.
I just have to.
Don't do it, Zeus. Zeus, no! Zeus! Zeus! Come here. Leave him alone. Come on.
Run, Zeus, one.
Zeus, come. Go. And now he's like thinking they're all in the bush. Come on, bud. Let's go this way. Come on. You know...
Did we lose him?
No,
there
my
you are.
phone's trying to call.
Oh.
Hold on. I wonder if I can... Now, this is on my web browser. If I swipe up to like check a message, does this end?
It should end.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe. Look at the traffic here. It's horrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that. All the traffic.
This is how I go home all the way.
Zeus, get out of that. Okay, get out of that. Come on, let's go. This way.
I'm telling you, the people walking go faster than we do.
Yeah, that sucks. What's your commute every day?
It's 45 minutes each way. 45 minutes to an hour.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Come on, Zeus. This way.
It's like nobody moves.
Good boy. Good boy.
And it's only 12 miles. I'm only 12 miles from home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's just the traffic.
Come on. Can you jump? No. Can you help? Okay.
Hey, Cosmic.
Oh, yeah, I gotta look at the chat. Oops.
We get that traffic here too, Maria. Ugh. I hate traffic.
Christine.
It's so annoying.
My dog lives a better life than even me.
Get a bike. One of my bosses comes to work in one of those motorized scooters that it's not a scooter, the ones you stand on. And I'm like, you do not come to work like that. And he's like, yep. He puts it in the elevator and goes up every day. He refuses to drive a car.
Well, he probably gets there quicker.
Yeah, he does. He scoots through everywhere. I'm like, you look like a big kid on that.
I can see
I
Maria
guess.
pedal. That's so funny.
I wanted to try it, but with my luck, I'd fail like I did the hula hoop, and I'd fall on my face in the middle of the street. And it's like, okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't know what to buy.
I take the train everywhere. It's easier. The train is right by my job, but not by my house, so I wouldn't be able to take it home.
Can't believe I forgot to put Zeus's collar on.
I swear, what was it happened last week? I so many things happen in this community. I just don't even remember what happened on Friday. I think it was here.
I find it hard to keep up with all of it. Like I never watch
Me
Siwa's
too.
lives.
I
Cause
swear you got to write notes because I forget everything.
yeah, like Siwa's just a broken record talking about Christmas and her
See what said?
essay.
Yeah, she said that she brought Chicago Muscle there because people were threatening her with him. So she wanted to make sure he knew her. Tell me who threatened. See what? Tell me who threatened you with Chicago Muscle. Not one person.
Yeah,
Nobody said go after Siwa. Nothing.
yeah. I think she just makes stuff
She
up to talk about it.
she made it up because she wasn't getting attention. So she said, "People say that you're coming after me, so I decided to bring you up here." And her chat wasn't happy. Nobody had told him to go after her. She makes shit up.
Yeah.
It's like nobody was talking about her, so she had to come up with something. It's that bad.
I love how he sits.
Mims, Mims did with Southflow. What did Mims do?
What, like, so does everybody hate Chicago now?
I don't hate him. I just don't want any problems with him. Like
Yeah.
we're done, you
Yeah.
know. But I don't know. I didn't know he was going to be in CWAS either. I mean, he can go wherever he wants, but I hope that now people aren't jumping into taking him in the community because he said he did what he did was tell Johnny Mack to leave me alone, and he did.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
now CWA calling him in there is like, Mims, I don't
Is,
know.
is there a live that talks about like Sophie and all them like splitting up?
Nope. I
I'll
was
get.
waiting to see if somebody did a live today about it. Nobody has.
He probably sent her a dick pic and she was disappointed.
Yeah.
God, and everybody thought I was bad.
I know. I want to see the screenshots. They said there were some little screenshots there that were not so PG rated. I want
Yeah,
to see that,
yeah. What's
and I
Susie
want to see
talking
where it
about?
started.
What's
About
Susie
Bill
talking?
C11 being, what is that, Susie?
Yeah, what is
Bill
that?
C11. I've never heard of that.
Well, it's something that's coming to Facebook or YouTube, I believe. Something. I think it has something to do with your privacy or something. I don't really know.
Oh, great.
You tell us, Susie. You tell us
More
quick.
more stuff to go by on YouTube.
Ugh, that sounds too complicated. Can you explain it in smaller words?
Oh, Canada about to pass huge censorship ban. Oh, why?
Yeah, what does that mean? What?
They're
Only
gonna
Canadian?
start censoring some shit. Only Canadian content allowed. So he won't be able to see our YouTube channels?
No, there's no way.
Mims is a shit stir. I can't believe that.
I don't understand that. Only Canadian content allowed.
That can't be it. Canada isn't a communist country. That won't happen.
Well, Wendy understands it. Wendy, explain.
No more live stream from other countries. That's
What?
insane.
Well, I could just get a VPN then.
Yeah.
Is that something that's for sure being put in place, or are they? Because I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That's not going to fly here. We are a free nation.
Yeah.
I don't know who would come up with that.
What would benefit from that? So what? I can't see what like other people stream. I just can't see that happening.
Me neither.
Hmm. 48 people in here.
I don't know why Canada would do that though.
Well, it just doesn't make sense. Like,
yeah.
Come in when I saw the title of this live. I know, I thought so too.
I didn't even look at the title. I was like, what is everybody talking about? Only you would come up with that.
What's your
they got the Christmas trees for sale.
You don't need any more Christmas trees.
I know, but these are natural ones, not the fake ones that I have bought. Oh my God. They have a lot. Applause for your wit.
He'll lay off of you and then he'll just start on me. But I'm pretty boring, so I don't see that lasting.
I don't know.
Oh, and it was so sweet. She PayPal'd me. I believe it was $63 Canadian for my niece.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, earlier today. That was really sweet of her.
That is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to.
I hope she's feeling better.
Yeah. She had a good time at the Christmas party last night. Won prizes.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
That's good.
Chantel, you live a 30-minute walk from the PM's house, the Prime Minister, like Trudeau.
I love the Prime Minister.
Why? He's so dumb.
I don't know. I've always liked him.
He's always
I've always thought he was so kind. I don't know a lot about him, but what I've seen.
He's kind, but the only thing he's kind to are immigrants that need to get away, and then
Well, I've seen that he's kind to a lot of the Syrians, and I like that.
Yes.
Doesn't make them feel like refugees.
There's going to be a law passed on January. No cash bail. Everyone can get out of jail free. Like Chicago needs that. Oh boy. Nobody.
Because I always have the soft heart for immigrants. Because I say, imagine going to another country and that they make you feel like shit.
Yeah, but
you lose everything. You leave everything, and you have to run. And then the country you go to makes you feel like shit.
Yeah. Well, they put
them.
They give them so much money a month. They house them. They give them free schooling, and it's like, well, what about us? Like, I would love to go to school for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world's going to shit.
Probably getting my kid.
I just need to check something.
Weren't your parents? Yes, my parents were immigrants. Actually, my grandparents were the one who immigrated here with my parents. My parents were young teenagers when they came here.
Oh, really?
So they met here. I docked the pins. That's funny.
I don't think there's any more information on Johnny Mack right now. I guess until he goes live. But what's he gonna say? Oh, I got dumped by everybody.
Yep.
Sounds like
Oh, you're in
Stu.
your car already. Hold on, let me open my house.
Yeah, Patch. Did you see Benevieve's question about what happened? Hold on. Benevieve. Do you guys know if there is any truth to what GB was saying about Sophie and Teeny Mac? Oh my god, that's a good one, Teeny Mac. There's no information on them splitting up right now, I don't think. I think it just happened. And if anybody's going to know about it, it's probably Jen. And like, what's Sophie thinking teaming up with Britters? Yeah, Teeny Mac is good. Teeny Mac. Zeus, didn't you go to school, kindergarten, primary? Yes, I did, Debbie. I did. But I'm talking about like college. You good, Maria? Can you guys hear me? Jen has been trying to get in Teeny Mac's pants since the first day she saw him. I really need to watch that live from last night that I was on. I don't like watching myself, but my facial expressions pretty much say it all. Then she learned he was from Cincinnati. All bets were off. Has Jen actually met Little Mackie? I'm way too easy on Jen. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like to hold grudges, and I personally would rather everybody get along. You know, I get to a point where then I lose respect, like Sophie. You know, the first fallout she had with everybody, and I tried, and then she screwed me, and then I felt bad for her still, and then we talked, dealt with it, and then she did it again. So then it's like, okay, screw you then, and then I lose respect. Same with Jules. She kept going at me, and I just lost respect. Johnny didn't even know me, and he just went off of what Sophie and all them said. So I've got no respect for him. Like it does take a little bit for me to finally be done with somebody. Yeah, I get what you mean, Petunia. She does, but I always stand with Maria. She's been good to me. Has never been rude. We've had arguments, but it's an argument. It seems like on YouTube when people have arguments, it's like they cut you off because they don't agree with something you said, and I just don't agree with that. But if the problem keeps continuing, then I can see, like with Maria, she's got valid points of why she doesn't want anything to do with Jen. Anne's got valid points. So if I'm with Maria and Anne and I respect them and they're my friends, and this person, Jen, has hurt them multiple times, I'm not gonna side with Jen. And I think it annoys a lot of people because I'm not easily I'm not easily convinced to switch sides. Like, when have I ever flipped? I came into this community, I liked John, Jules, all them, and then Jules, I think, felt threatened by me and pushed me out. And that was fine. That's just her way of doing things. But I just waited patiently. I'd go in other streams, but I was getting to know people. Just because I would go up on Siwa's panel for a few minutes and talk didn't mean that I'm on her side. Like, there's been numerous times that she's asked me to come on her panel and I've said no. Yeah, stay away, Maria, from her. She's bad. When you said you wished her and Maria were still good with one another, Jen bit. She was like, I can call you vet, and she will be the judge for Maria and I. Yeah, I heard her say that. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Lying is quite damaging on YouTube for your reputation. Like, Jen has a horrible reputation for lying and going where it benefits her. Whereas, like, me, it's just too much energy. It's too much energy to be constantly lying and trying to fit into a narrative that benefits you. It's just not worth it. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. It is. It's healthy for people to have different opinions. Like, maybe it was about maybe a week or so ago, when just before your guys' Thanksgiving, when you guys were doing this peace summit, I wasn't understanding it. And I was getting really frustrated because I felt like I was out of the loop, not knowing what was going on. And I was taking it out on Maria. I kind of felt like something wasn't being said to me. And, we got heated. But the next day, it was fine. Like, I'm not going to dip out on a friend or treat a friend like shit because we have different opinions or we don't understand something we're talking about. I don't like relationships like that can just like fall off the wagon so easily. Maria, I miss you. It's quiet. But I'm going to go to Sephora and ask the ladies for some opinions on makeup. Try and find her something there. And then go try and find her some clothes or something. That's okay, Anne. Jen is hoping Zeus will negotiate peace between you and her. So when he said he wished you guys were friends, she got so excited and suggested that dear vet lady be the judge. Like, it's like she's trying to make content while trying to fix a relationship. And I don't think that's okay either. I think she should just be patient, be honest, be open, not push, and maybe things will come back to her side again. I don't know. if I like two people that don't get along, I'm always going to say, oh, I wish you guys could get along. You know, I did the same thing with Sophie and Maria. And I never tried making Sophie be friends with Maria or be okay with certain opinions. I just want people to get along. Oh, thanks, Cooch. I appreciate that. I can send you my PayPal information. I think that's the only way that I could do it. But, and two, like when, people have donated and helped and stuff to go towards my niece, when I pick the presents and all that stuff and bring them home, I'll show you guys. But I actually don't even know how I'm going to do that because I don't want my niece seeing it. Because I'm sure even if I tell her, don't look at my stream, she's going to. And if you're on this stream, Bert, you get off. You're working. That's my niece's nickname, Bert, for Bertney. In the same way because it hates to be put in the middle. Yeah, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm kind of put in the middle, not on purpose. I put myself there because, it's hard for me. Maria gets into it with somebody, and I'm not necessarily expected to dip out on that person, but I try to stay neutral. Like I won't talk with that person about private issues that are going on out of respect for Maria. Yeah, and that's a good idea. Video her opening her gifts. Yeah. Or like, when she does open all her gifts, I'll take pictures and I'll try to keep receipts. I'm really bad at that. But, and through private messages, like I can show, Anne, Maria, Cooch. I'm never excited for Christmas. I look at Christmas as like a family gathering, and it's like I'm missing the family. Like I did have a little conversation with my sister the other day over text. She did try calling me, but I just can't bring myself to speak to her when she's drinking. She sent me a voice message, and it just hurts. It really, really hurts. And I did tell my niece, if you want to go spend Christmas over there, you're more than welcome. But I'm gonna do a turkey dinner with my dad, and because I never know when it's the last holiday with him, so I try to make the best of it. Last year was horrible. That was a real struggle. Christmas was like nothing. But this year, like, I'm excited. I'm excited to buy her stuff, and like, I don't think she's really expecting much. I don't even know what her parents are doing. I talked to my sister last week. She said that she was getting a surgery, which she's not. It's a scope, so it's like a procedure because she's having a lot of stomach pains, obviously. I think it's ulcers. I haven't heard from her, but I also haven't reached out to see how that went. My sister apologizes a lot, and I know she's sorry, and I know she's struggling, but it's just hard for me to understand and how to help. I don't know how to help, and I kind of just like close down and kind of stay away, and it's hard. You heard how hard it was for her to apologize for what she said about Clint when Dee shook her down. She kept bringing up TL and Jules. I don't think it was Dee's place to bring up either. I'm sure she said things about her mom, man, she didn't want to be girled about. I don't even understand why Jen brought up anything about Clint. This is your sister's journey, Zeus. Unfortunately, she has to do it work for her. I know. And the sad thing is like, say she does, succeed and go to treatment and get better. She's a hothead, and when something upsets her, it's like a trigger, and that's what she uses. Oh, this pissed me off, so I went and bought a bottle, or this happened, and it's like, I don't know. I was telling my counselor the other day that I just don't know if she'll ever get better. And it sucks. Because I love my sister like a mom, like she's a lot older than me. Ugh. It just sucks talking about. It sucks because I like talking to you guys about this stuff and being open about, my life and why I'm here. But then you got assholes like Minnie Mac and Sophie and Jules and Mims that are just going to make jokes about it when this is an actual serious thing going on in my life that's potentially hurting my whole family. And like, I'm not good at dealing with stuff. I tend to close down. I avoid talking. I avoid messages, phone calls, because I just don't know what to say anymore. Like, there has been so many things that, like I hooked her up with one of my friends that is an alcoholic, and she'd take her to AA, and my sister was judgmental of AA. And it's like, how can you be judgmental of AA when you are exactly like the people in AA, except they are actually going and trying to help themselves? Yeah, breaking my heart is because I'm living the same life as you. Really? Yeah. Do you have someone in your family that struggles with stuff? I'm sorry you're going through that. It's not fun. It's crazy how things just sneak up on you. Like, my sister worked a normal job, had the same job for over 10 years, had a family, had a routine, and then one incident completely threw out her whole life. My brother is struggling with addiction too and wants to come back into my life. Ugh. It's hard. Zeus, trust me from experience. She doesn't sound ready. You can want it for her, but it won't help. And yeah, it's like I do all of these things. I give her money to help her with bills. I try to keep her distracted from stuff. I take her out. I do everything I can. I try to help her out with her daughter and tell her the things that her daughter needs, and she doesn't take my advice. Like I tell her, you need to text her every day. It doesn't matter if she responds or gets upset or has got attitude. You text her every day. You tell her you love her and you're thinking of her. every day. And does she do it? No. And then how do you think B feels? Thanks, Glenn. My mom has passed, and my brother was a highly functioning alcoholic, and he passed away last year before Thanksgiving. All I have left is my dad. That's sad. And that's what I'm scared of. I have no idea where my life would go if my sister ended up killing herself with this. Because like I said before, it's not like wine or beer. It's straight up fucking vodka. And she can drink it like water. I take a shot and I'm gagging. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you need to take a step back for your own sake, firstly. And that is what I've done, is I've taken a step back and I've told her that I can't be around her when she's drinking and not helping herself. And she just turns it around that I don't care, which I do. And I'm sure if something was to happen to her, I would regret keeping my distance. Like, I would give up everything but my dog to make her better. I'd give up my house, my Jeep, all of my possessions. You know, like I even said to her, if you can quit drinking, I'll never touch alcohol again. So I can stand by you. I'll go to your meetings with you. And nothing. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of that. And it sucks because I haven't seen her in over a month, at least. Probably closer to a month and a half, 2 months. I haven't seen her. And the other day I was, I went to my counseling appointment. I believe it was, what day is it today? I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. I went to my counseling appointment. And usually I come out of my appointments feeling good. But this one, it was just, it was a tougher conversation. And it took everything in me not to just go to my sister's house. But I know that if I do, I'll get into it with her partner. Because who's buying the booze? My sister certainly isn't. She's pretty much bedridden. Yeah, and there's Al-Anon. Unfortunately, where I live, there's only one meeting a week, and it doesn't work with my work schedule. And unfortunately, I just don't see B going alone. If I asked her to go with me, I know she would. She does. Exactly. And this is what I have said all the time. She needs to lose her roof. She needs to lose the person that provides for her. And then when she's got nowhere else, she's forced to put herself in treatment and get better. But she just keeps getting it brought to her on a platter. And like, I understand now, like, my sister actually like physically can't go without alcohol, or she'll start going through withdrawal. I just, ugh, it makes me mad. I always thought my life was, pretty good. Nothing drastic lately. Pretty thankful for my life, even having a sister. And then it was just like ripped from me. I have cried and I have begged her. And my niece, she's gone through so many milestones and she's missed so many of them. Like her grad photos. She's got her grad photos done and you can tell that her mom's drunk in them. Cooch, if my sister's partner walked away, I don't know that she would be able to find a way. If she became homeless, and I know it's harsh, but I've even talked to her doctor about this, and that's what she needs. She needs everybody to walk away. And the worst part is one of her favorite shows is Intervention. And she knows how it works. And even after, say, she gets sober and she's healthy, and it's not like it ends there. Every day is going to be a struggle for her. If something drastic happens in her life, it's just going to tip her over the edge. Yeah, and my sister has lost everything. She's lost her car that she almost had paid off. She had a good job with benefits. But, she worked for a person who was special needs for 12 years, and he attacked her. And that was the first time, and there was no safety protocols. And she was off work for a little bit, and then she found a new job working with young children and mothers who couldn't quite live on their own and take care of their children. So they lived in like a group home, and she took care of that group home and made sure the moms weren't sleeping with the babies at night, in the same bed. And then she started getting attached to the babies, and then when the mom got the okay to be able to, leave the group home with their babies, and she didn't think they were ready, she would stress and make herself sick. And I just don't think she was ready to go back to work after that. And then, she asked for them to lay her off so she could get medical EI. And then when she didn't have a job and she stayed home, that's when it started. And then the doctor, once said to her, well, because you drink so much, you can't go all day without drinking because you'll start to go through withdrawals. So he told her to have a couple shots during the day. And that right there just pretty much gave her the okay to drink 24/7. At some level right now knows the damage she's done to her daughter through her disease and neglect, and it's so shame associated with it. No, she just drinks alcohol. That's it. She doesn't do pills or, any other drugs. She smokes weed, and she drinks. And because she's so far into drinking, she doesn't eat. And then not eating is what's causing her stomach pains, because I'm pretty positive she's got ulcers. Yes, good. It's a pretty fucking stupid thing, for a doctor to say that. I don't know if it was, I think it was the doctor, because I'm wondering if it was one of the mental health counselor people, but I'm pretty sure it was the doctor. because she said that, when she'd wake up in the morning, she'd be having really bad shakes, her legs would hurt, her head. It was just a horrible feeling. And he said, well, that's withdrawal. You've been drinking so much that your body is dependent on it. So to not go into withdrawals, you should take a shot, a couple shots throughout the day to keep the withdrawal symptoms down. And she just abused that, which is so stupid for a doctor to say, because you tell an alcoholic to have a couple shots during the day. And that's what happened. Then she started getting into day drinking, and she's just a fucking mess. She's a mess, and I can't fix it, and it frustrates the shit out of me because I have absolute no control. And she just constantly says to me, you don't know what this feels like. You don't know how hard this is for me. But it's the same. She has the ability to get herself help if she wanted, whereas me, I'm literally watching my sister kill herself, and I'm watching my niece be crushed more and more every day. Yeah, Truly Living, I've heard of that too. When she goes into the hospital for detox, they medicate her, and it's not hard to get off of the withdrawals with alcohol. It's not. It takes a few days. You're medicated. You're comfortable. And after that, it's just your thoughts. She struggles with her thoughts, and she looks for excuses. Like when my niece had her miscarriage, my sister said, that sent me over the edge. I started going downhill after I heard about that. No, the day she got home from treatment, she literally drank. And then 2 weeks later, this happened with my niece. She makes excuses. And then my niece just thinks she doesn't even care. She just makes it about her. Quitting cold turkey can kill. Yes. She can never do that. You're a good boy. I am very thankful for my dog. There's people that aren't, animal lovers. And that's fine. But this dog is so special to me. Like, he can just tell when my emotions are crazy. Whenever I get upset or, I'm having a panic attack, he just comes to my chest and pushes against my chest, and he calms me down. And anybody that's in here and recording this and wants to shame me later on, it just shows how shitty of a person you are. It's crazy how attached I've become to these people that I don't even know. This is something I've never done before, and it's nice. It's nice to be able to talk freely and see these comments, and they're all supportive, and I love it. There's nothing shameful about what you're saying. Thank you. It's hard. I think it's easier for me to do this because I don't know anybody. I can turn my phone off and go about my day and not really worry about, what's being heard. Whereas like sitting down with a friend and opening up, that's hard for me. I don't like people knowing about my problems or knowing that I'm hurting, because I don't want to be a burden on people. I love Milk Duds. And someone they know. I know. And the one benefit to this situation happening in my life is if I ever have a friend or, you know, any of my niece's friends, I'm always going to be open. You know, I'm always going to be there and be that one that always welcomes people to open up and talk. You know, my niece has got a friend. She's 18 or 19 that comes over. And I think she just comes over because she feels safe at my house. You know, I'm the type that tells them my cupboards are open, eat what you want, stay as long as you want, you know, because when I was younger, I had that, and I think it really kept me away from criminal activity, you know, all that stuff. Oh, Lily's trying to cut me off. Lily, do you want my 40 subscribe people that are in here? I'm probably gonna get off anyways, Lily. I've only got a couple hours to shop before the mall closes. If they can skip a pill and drink, they can't. My sister even got on these pills that you take them, and if you drink, it makes you violently ill. You know, and then there was another pill that would keep the thoughts of wanting liquor, and nothing worked. Nothing worked at all. Even the pills that are supposed to make you nauseous didn't work. And then she said she stopped taking them because she couldn't taste her pop. Like, do you see what I mean by the excuses? It's just, it's so hard to understand and not get mad. I don't know. That's definitely something that I am learning to cope with my counselor. You know, I started seeing a therapist when all this started in the beginning. You know, I didn't know how to cope. I didn't know. I just yelled. I just yelled at her. You know, she'd call me, my niece would call me at 2 a.m, and I'd go over there to try and get her to bed or get her to the hospital, and I would just get mad. And I know that's not going to do anything. It'll just make things worse. But it was just how I reacted. So I knew that it needed to change. So I started seeing a therapist, you know, and it's not covered. I pay a lot. I pay a lot of money to see this therapist. And I see her twice a month, every 2 weeks, sometimes a little bit more. Like this month, I think I'm seeing her 3 times just because it's a hard month. And Petunia, yeah, he does. He needs to disappear. I messaged my sister and I told her I don't ever want anything to do with him. I don't know if I can. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. Pull up my messages with my sister. Tina, you're a social worker? That's something that I've wanted to get into. Okay, I'm gonna swipe up out of this, and I'm gonna open a message, and tell me if you can hear me. I'm gonna read out what I messaged my sister. She messaged me the other day telling me that she misses me and asked if we're gonna talk and that she loves me so much, but she's scared. Cut out. Did all that, like, did you guys hear any of that? I was reading a message. My sister's gone through medical detox probably like 10 times. Did you guys hear any of that? Can you put a 1 in the chat if you heard me read that message? I don't even know. Nobody's typing. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, well, I don't know how to fix this, so if you guys can hear me, I'm gonna go and do some little shopping, and maybe I'll do another live on the way home. But sorry to end that like mid emotional conversation. All right, see you guys later.